everybody, how you all doing? This is my reaction today to Jake Paul and Dana White diss track. Oh, hello there. If you are new here, do not hesitate to click subscribe along with the notification bell, and so you keep up to date with the videos, and it's completely free. My name's Jordan Mull, and you also know as Just Mull, and I don't know how I should feel about this. I don't really think Jake's good as an artist. I think his music sucks. I think his streams and everything on Spotify kind of speak for itself. His music's way too cringy for me, and especially when you realise that this boy doesn't write his own stuff. I mean, when he does write his own stuff, it sounds like a this. And when it's not written by him, it sounds like this. So as you can imagine, yeah. But without any further ado, let's get straight into this reaction. This is Jake Paul's diss track to Dana White official music video. Apparently all proceeds from this video go to underpaid UFC fighters in the UFC who get paid the 12k minimum. Jake, you also need to remember that most of these UFC fighters don't bring in the audiences that some of the big names do, or some of the old names in UFC did, and there's a reason to that, because they ain't as good as those guys were. They ain't, and they'll probably go and have lackluster careers, because the UFC, it's stinky at the moment with not as many big names, as in like having major followings like Anderson Silva, Tito, Chuck Liddell, Conor McGregor, Tyron Woodley, some of these old fighters from the UFC don't have they had that following, and they were so charismatic. These new fighters don't have it anymore, and that's why boxing's kind of made its way back in, because we've seen 3 great fights with Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury being crowned the champ. So yeah, and then of course you've got Usyk as well, you've got Canelo, the list goes on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this. Let me know what you all think in the comments down below, and let's get straight into this show.
All gas like propane. Dana, won't you lay off all that cocaine?
Oh, what's this? The events and subject matter portrayed in this song and video are fictitious and should not be taken as factual reporting or public figure or celebrity depictions, likeness or likeliness, and voices are strictly intended to be impersonation and personality parody. This video and song are merely an opinion and artistic interpretation. That means don't listen to anything this says in this song. Basically everything that he says in this song, he's speaking out of his ass. That's what he's trying to say here. How can you trust anyone who puts this at the beginning of a fucking diss track? How can you trust anything he says when he has this at the beginning of his fucking song? That's a diss track. Clearly chatting out of his ass. You can't. This screams, don't listen to me. I'm chatting shit. That's what this screams to me already. And this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this in a diss track. So yeah, he's chatting out of his ass. Sorry.
This is a 3-fight deal. $12K a fight. Now, you will be risking your life, but if you keep...
Is that supposed to be Cyborg? Or is it?
on winning, you could be rich like McGregor.
So what about long-term healthcare?
The thing is, though, McGregor didn't earn his money just from fighting. He had other businesses and other ventures. That's why he's fucking loaded. It's why he's loaded. Yes, he brings in a massive pay-per-view sale. But there's a reason to that, because he had a following like fucking crazy. He didn't only have Ireland and Scotland and the UK. He also had fans across Europe, even in the United States. That says a lot about the man that was the fighter. Because whenever he got in the octagon, Mystic Mac would come out and tell you how it was going to happen.
Don't worry about that right now. Just sign on the dotted line, or no one's going to know who you are.
They do all the work, we make all the money.
They never read the contracts. We got a lot done.
That's a lie right there. Immediately. Every fucking fighter has to look at the contract. Otherwise, they don't sign it. They will have their agents, a manager, going through the contracts. And then if the managers don't like anything that they see, they bring it to the fighter's attention. So he's chatting out of his ass there, is Jack.
Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Some fries, motherfucker. Rogue dies, motherfucker. Yeah. Shit, going back to his Vine ways. Fair play.
We're tired of you treating fighters like this.
You greedy bald bitch. Look at your board. Raise pay-per-view prices and pay fighters less? You're sweating like a pig. It's time to put an end to this shit, Dana. Now everybody from the UFC, put your...
He's ripping off Eminem! He's ripping off Eminem! It's not the first time I've heard him do it. Because he's untalented as a motherfucker and can't write for shit. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Jake, find some talent. Please. Go and get some. Instead of copying from other people that are 50 times more talented than you. I'll give you your respect as a businessman, because you're fucking talented at that. But other than that, you can't act, you can't rap, you can't write, you can't dance, can't do nothing. You've proved yourself as an okay boxer. Now apparently you want to go in the UFC. Boy, you'd get killed.
Motherfucking hands up and follow me. Yeah. Now everybody from the UFC, let's go. Put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. Let's go. Dana, yeah. Fuck Dana White. Yeah. Fuck Dana. Fuck Dana White. Yeah. Dana.
Look at this scary ass Eminem impression, you know. So whack.
First of all, Masvidal, you ain't rich. 50 fights for $5 million, that ain't shit. Underpaid fights, where the healthcare rights? Got them risking all their lives and they can't quit. Big bags, that's the shit I came with. I like having money conversations. All that little Stockton shit is cool, but that lift got me thinking, do you speak a different language? All the greatness speaking for itself, boy. All you fighters just a bunch of shelf toys. Dana, won't you let him off the leash? Let him come and make some breach. Why you try to fuck the Nelk boys? Walked in on demon time. Dana, it's a lot I know you keep inside. You be on my dick like you don't got a wife and kids. Go put your focus on them hookers that you try to hide.
See, everything that he says here, I don't trust, I don't believe, because of that statement at the beginning. So, Jake, have that. Don't put shit like that at the beginning of a diss track, saying that it's fictitious and shit. Boy, that just screams that none of this is true.
In a Maybach seat reclining. Knockout of the year and I'ma keep inclining.
Knockout of the year? Who the fuck do you think you are? When was the fight? Was it December or November of last year? Tyson fucking Fury against Deontay Wilder was 10 times better than your knockout. although I'll give you credit, nice knockout. Looked a little bit iffy, but it was a clean knockout. But Tyson Fury's was better.
Draco fighter box, the shit I tried, and he pussied out cause...
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Fuck off, Jake. No, he didn't. Okay. Ooh. See, this is what's doing my head in. He manipulates his fan base because they're all a bunch of kids. Listen to this carefully. Any Jake Paul fan out there. When you have medical issues and your medical team is telling you you cannot fight and they are refusing to allow you to fight because you have medical issues. His medical team stating you have a couple of broken ribs and a chest infection. You cannot fight and we will not allow you to fight. He has to back out. He hasn't pussied out of it. He was there at the end of the fight against Woodley, stating to Jake, when I'm better, I'll come again. And hopefully that we can go for it. It's a shame that I got injured, etc. But do it again and we'll do it properly. And we'll have a fight. Now Jake's running. Now Jake's running. Like he did first time around when KSI called him out. Did anybody forget that? He went running, crying, wanting Daddy and Logan, Big Bro, to come and help him. So Logan stepped in to fight him. And look what happened. Now Jake's claiming KSI's winning. Vicstar outsold you with YouTubes with your last pay-per-view buys from your last fight. So shut up with that. KSI's got God knows how much money he's earning, which is 10 times more money than from your last fights combined with the label he's got, with the money he's earning from it. He's also got several top 10s, and he's also got a #1 album. This year I can see him dropping another album, and guess what? I can also see him getting a #1 this year in both America and the UK. Where have you got close to Jake in music? Barely in the top 50. Barely in the top 100. In your own country. Stop talking.
They know how I'm coming, so they keep on hiding. Dana lacking infrastructure. That ball bitch should have stayed a kickbox instructor. Since could be retired, you just cannot recover. You bankrupt. Fertitta's went and pulled you out the dumpster. Dummy. All gas like propane. Dana, won't you lay off all that cocaine? First he said my fights are fixing, now he say steroid shit. I'm really on an island eating lo mein. Chillin'. McGregor, I ain't seen you win in 5 years.
That is the worst impersonation or like person you could have ever got to look like McGregor, because he looks 0% like him. I can understand with Dana, but still he looks nothing like him.
You rich little weirdo, ugly ass veneers.
He's more rich than you.
Up at VMAs, trying to
Just
fight
saying.
with MGK, no surprise here. Lamborghini boat, but your career is sinking. Really got me wondering what D is thinking.
Oh my god, why does he keep bringing wives into it? Why does he keep bringing wives into it? Jake, do you want to die? Do you want to be murdered? Because people like this will not be afraid to shoot you, to kill you. He wants to die. He wants to die. He wants to get in the octagon as well. You have no respect in the fight world or in the fight community. You don't have any. And there's a reason to that. Because you're a prick. Conor still showed respect to every opponent. He still showed respect at the end of the fights. Still showed respect. As often as I can remember. Most of the time, he showed respect. Unless he really didn't like the person. About 95% of the time, he showed respect. This boy shows no respect to anyone he's fought. And that's probably because he feels like he's the shit. Because he's fought against 2 retired UFC, roughly probably towards their late 30s or early 40s, of a retired UFC fighter whose chins no longer exist because they are damaged and broken from their careers in the UFC. And then fighting non-experienced NBA retired or former NBA player who's had no fight experience, and you had at least a year or two of professional boxing training. Stop talking when you have nothing to back you.
I ain't even dissing, now I'm really speaking. Wound up in jail too many times without a liquor drinking.
Right, he's got a point there.
Fuck Dana White. Fuck Dana. Fuck Dana White. They done got the problem child rapping now.
Right, I'm sorry, but that's just cringe. He's calling himself the problem child. Fuck me.
You about to witness Dana tapping out.
Why is he in like an octagon or a boxing ring with a fucking chair? That's WWE, Jay. You can't do that shit in the UFC or boxing. Yeah, you good?
Thought this shit was funny when we started, now it's quarterbacking money. I'm Mahomes the way I'm cashing out. They done got the problem child rapping now. You about to witness Dana tapping out. Thought this shit was funny when we started, now it's quarterbacking money. I'm Mahomes the way I'm cashing out. Dana, pay your fighters more. Give them healthcare, you scumbag. I haven't met a single person who says anything good about you. I passed my drug test and you went silent. I'm keeping my foot on your neck until you tap, bitch. Stop raising your pay-per-view prices on the fans and not paying fighters more. Greedy, old, lonely, bald bitch.
And that's my reaction to Jake Paul Dana White diss track. It's meh. Like, the video, brilliant. The disses barely don't exist. Yeah. He's just basically said everything that he said on Twitter. But the video's really good. I'm giving this a solid 5 out of 10, mate. Like, I'm solid 5 out of 10. I've heard 10 times better diss tracks, even from Void, my boy Void. I've heard 10 times better diss tracks from him. Yeah. So let me know what you thought down in the comments. That's going to be it for me for now. Yeah. Thank you all. I've got 2 job interviews that I need to get ready for, as I'm looking to get more contracted hours and better money. Just gonna put that out there. I'll explain things maybe one day soon. Yeah, but thank you all ever so much. God bless, take care, and subscribe with the notification bells on so you never miss an upload. Crush the like button as well if you've enjoyed. Get down in the comments. We'll have a polite, calm debate. You know, not to be don't make it rude or anything like that. Keep it respectful here. We don't take things too seriously. We just state opinions. We have polite debates. Nothing else. Nothing more. You can state your opinion. Don't need to get nasty, mean, or rude. So I'm looking at you, Jake Paul fans. I know that you're young. Don't say that you're not. Because a lot of his fan base is young. If not most of it. Keep it respectful. And if you can't, you're gone. You're done for. On this channel. Won't be able to comment. Simple as that. Thank you all of us so much. God bless. Take care. And peace.